5'5", you know I'm slide.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Hey,
Yo ain't shit for real, but he the shit at the same time.
I'm the shit for real.
The
You
fact
feel
that
me?
you that was so
Hey.
creative.
Happy Halloween, you feel me? This is your man Scrap Money. Welcome to the Social Loaners Live podcast, only on
What up,
1500
what up,
Radio,
what up,
1500
what up?
weekends. You know what I mean? We don't require the approval of the masses. We move how we move, because that's how we choose to move. You understand me? I'm the shit, nigga.
Oh.
What's up, y'all? Who in here?
Love to hate me in the building. Happy Halloween. You know how it is. This Saturday, every Saturday, we're going to pregame you into your Saturday night. But tonight, it's a special edition. Tonight, it's Halloween.
What else?
Tonight, we bring out the goblins. We bring out the goons. We bring out the ghosts. We bring out all the stories. We bring out all, you know what I'm saying, the Halloween memories. We're going to make it really Halloweeny tonight. So share this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. Halloweeny. It's going to be a Halloweeny night.
Halloweeny.
A Halloweeny night. So who else we got in the motherfucking building?
Big Shane in the building, and you know.
Okay.
I'm excited. You know, this is my favorite holiday besides my birthday. But this
Shane
is like
loves Halloween.
I fucking love Halloween. Like I couldn't. I was about to
Every
cry.
year she dresses up.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
And she gets creative.
said we gonna
Like,
match her
my
ass this
favorite
year.
one today is actually when you were Spider Woman.
She couldn't. She went out of town, so I couldn't get my makeup done. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I gotta put this cute face. No.
You Halloween in it. You feeling real witchy. I like it.
I am.
Okay. On the Washington.
I'm just trying to make
All
my
right.
apologies.
I'm sorry. I was like, I thought.
No, I was talking about for my apologies.
Not on the Fresh Petty.
Hey,
Oh.
you know you. Well,
Love though, not on a fresh patio.
yeah, my apologize. I don't want to mess up the
You know,
fresh
you know
patty.
them big
Definitely don't want
size-
to do that.
What you got a size 14 or something? You look like a 14 type.
It's definitely 14.
Oh God.
Okay, so who else we got in the building?
Boy, Charlie G in the building.
Besides his size 14. Who we got?
Let me get myself together, man. Your boy
Yeah.
Charlie G in the building. Now I'm saying, Mr. Pinot Grigio. Am I locked and loaded?
Cheers.
Mr. Locked and loaded. But tonight though,
What?
your Hood Spider-Man in the building. The B stands for Baltimore. Listen, you dial 311. I'm coming after the podcast. No domestic disputes. I come out to you, get things situated, and I'm on my way. So fatality. Yeah, all day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So
we in the
Charlie
building. Happy
is-
Halloween to y'all. You know, we turning up for the night.
Charlie
Yeah,
is saving the world tonight,
Yeah.
so it's a
Yes,
big
sir,
thing.
yes, sir.
311 only though. No 911 call. 311. If you call me for a domestic dispute, I'm gonna have to forward you to 911 or handle it yourself.
All
I ain't
right.
with all that.
Okay, now that we got it situated and everything.
You have been told. So let's get into it.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? Who tricking and who treating tonight?
Come on.
Well, who treating
Who
who tricking?
tricking and who treating tonight?
I'm watching the fight.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
spectating.
Yeah, you sideline.
I'm
You
watching
sideline
I
with
don't
his
like
son.
that.
Shout out to my man Gervonta Davis. He fighting
Shout out Big
tonight.
Tank.
You
Where
know
the
what I
fight
mean?
party's
Big fight
at?
tonight,
Yeah,
pay-per-view
that's-
type shit, money
That's
team
exactly
type
what I want
shit.
to know. Please listen in the comments. Y'all tell us where
Let
the
us
fight
know-
party's
yeah.
at. The Halloween turn up fight party, whatever y'all got
Rob A,
going
what's up,
on.
my nigga?
Tune us in. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to see Tank get busy tonight. I
Gotta
gotta
see Tank
this.
get busy.
Tank will get busy.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Super
saying?
busy.
Nothing less is expected. You
Is
see what I'm
everybody
saying?
putting their money on him, or is there?
Yes, man.
I mean, shit, I'm betting the house on Tank tonight. I mean, you know.
Of course, that like no other, right? You gotta
But
support.
we can't take Santa Cruz for a joke though, because his
Not
father,
at all. You definitely can't.
Yeah, if you've been
Never
following,
underestimate your opponent.
I've been following the All Access joint on Showtime, and his father been sick lately. You know how Mexican listen when they got something to fight for.
They be
It's
angry.
different, man. It's different. So
can't say nothing.
it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see that tonight. Oh my god,
That's
gonna be
dope.
one.
That's
gonna be the one.
dope.
I'm ready.
I'm looking for who tricking and who treating.
Oh my god.
What kind
Yo, what's up,
That's the
Dante?
type
What's tricking and what's treating?
That's the type of time
like
I'm on.
what's
Shit.
tricking and what's treating?
All right, so if you treating,
Uh-huh.
then that's what it is. You treating. It's,
Who
it's,
treating them tricks?
It's,
I mean-
it's something to good. It's something good for to come out of this. You treating. You know what I'm saying?
But
And if you tricking, it gives more job vibes. Like it's like a exchange.
But
There's more pressure on the tricking, but the tricking could turn into treating if you treating the tricking right.
Are you getting W-2s for
just
tricking?
said who tricking and treating?
I don't know. It's happy.
Who
Hall-
treating and tricking?
It could be anything. Shit. It's
I said who
2020.
treating the tricks?
Who tricks?
Everybody.
I'm pretty
treating
sure it's a
tricks.
lot of tricking and treating going on tonight.
Hell
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And Halloween falling on a Saturday.
I hope
That's
I
not
get
gonna
treated.
happen for another
No,
6-7 years.
Right. You know, people just find anything to turn up to. You know what I'm saying?
hope I get treated.
Now you got in Baltimore, you got a fight. You got a Baltimore zone fight tonight. You got Halloween. You got so people will.
And we got
find
the
things to
Steelers
latch
tomorrow.
on. And we got
And we
listen.
gonna fuck this Steelers.
And we got the
It's a
motherfucking
lit-ass
Steelers tomorrow. You
weekend.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
it's a busy
guys.
weekend. Yeah.
Just to update, you know,
6-0
we
no
always,
more.
Come on.
even though it's Halloween, we always got to keep our ears to the street.
To the street.
You already
And
know.
I just wanted
What
to get an update. No, this is more of an update for you guys.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I'm asking for an update. Has anybody voted yet? What's good?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna get mine good. And,
It's a yes or no?
No, not yet. I gotta say not yet.
Yes or no?
Not yet.
Reluctantly.
No, I go on voting day.
Okay. Is there a particular? Does anybody have a particular like method to voting, or is there a reason you wouldn't
No.
go early?
No, I just put it in the box. Pause.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even a pause.
I just like the feeling of standing in that line. It just gives me like a feeling of pride, a sense of pride.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like
It's
like
definitely a feeling that
like
comes
last
over you,
time
definitely.
we voted, I swear I stood in line for almost 3 hours. I just stood there. Like,
Not the hand clap.
Go, girl.
you had. I mean, it's just a different feeling.
She
Like
said she was proud. I had to
especially,
give her applause. Go ahead.
you know, especially like thinking about Black history and the right for women to vote, the right for Blacks to vote. So that just gives me like a sense of pride and say like, this is my due diligence. I have to do this
That's what's up.
because my vote matters, and because at first we couldn't, and it's just my right. And I look at it and say, I don't want to get into that.
All right. So we
Do you
I-
believe the children are the future?
Yeah, hold up. But can I say the art? Hold up real quick. Let me say something.
Little dookie
I
head
said,
ass.
yes, little shitty head ass. Talk about do you believe the children are
I'm
the
the
future?
shit.
You big
Your shit is dope though.
bald
Yo,
head ball.
You would get most creative if there was a contest. Like that shit is you're
That's
pulling it
hard.
off.
That's hard.
I just
Yeah,
want you to
told
teach them well and let them lead the way.
Yo,
though.
you're pulling off
Damn.
being a
Yeah,
piece
bro.
of
Show them
shit.
all the beauty they possess inside,
I
huh,
know,
man?
yo. They don't want to help them embrace that, yo.
No, but so
Yo,
all
give
right.
them a chance,
Can I
yo.
speak to what he just
Make it
said real
easy.
quick?
Of
So
course.
for our people who say they're not going to vote, so I was watching CNN and they was talking about the Hispanic population, right? So they was saying how the Hispanic population changed and how they are able to vote. So I say they are taking the Hispanics are taking all these opportunities that our people are not taking. So I look at it and say, I'm telling you, like in the next couple of years, we will have a Hispanic president for the simple fact that
They
I'm
work
cool
hard.
with that.
No, listen, I'll speak to that. You gotta understand.
working
Speaking on
hard.
what you said, yeah, they
cool
you know
with
what?
that.
You got cultural differences, right? And I understand, like when it comes to like when it's the Hispanic Mexican culture, they just have a sense of hard work. You know what I'm saying? They with
Hell
it.
yeah, they
You
gonna
know
cut
what
it down.
I'm
and they
saying?
gonna call it even down the middle.
Yeah, they know how they'll put
Amen,
that
my
hard work
boo-boo
in.
lay
You
on
know
the
what I'm
couch
saying?
They're gonna be on that bullshit.
Listen, man, they check 9,
Hopefully,
10,
no.
I'm up in-
Sometimes, because in some situations they be like getting bought though. They officials.
Oh man, yeah, but the ones that's legal though, but they no legal illegal.
Yeah, man.
They
Legal
just fan of
and
hard
I mean,
work.
it
you
is
know
what
I'm
it
saying?
is. It's
listen,
always
I
good and
promise
bad.
you, like
Listen, pull up to a Home Depot,
in
any Home
programs-
Depot, 6, 7 in the morning.
Man, I'm
In the
cool.
morning.
I'm
They
all the way
waiting
cool with that.
They waiting.
they there.
They waiting.
So
right.
they-
Cheap
they-
labor too.
So it's safe to say that it's voting vibes in here. So
We ready?
You know, at the end of the day, guys, there's a lot of
ready.
there's not a lot of time left, but there's a lot of time left, but there's not a lot of time left.
Right.
Please look up again. I'm an advocate of just making sure that you know the policies, you know what you're voting for. I'm not just go vote. I'm, become knowledgeable, get the information, understand what all candidates are bringing to the table, the do's, the don'ts, the pros, the cons, and then make your decision. So with that being said, let's move on. So I think the guy who played James Bond, like the first ever James Bond,
Sean Connery,
Yeah,
man.
he passed away. God
Rest
bless
in
his
peace,
heart. He
Sean
had a very
Connery.
fruitful and great life. He died at 90 years old. So just a quick moment of silence to him. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Sean Connery, you started a legacy. So the James Bond series is definitely a big deal.
Right.
So shout out to them with that. So
One more moment of silence as well. Legendary gospel singer Rance Allen also
Oh
passed.
yeah.
He had the viral clip where it was like I can't
He
do
was
how he
singing.
did.
Yeah, he
he
hit
was
that
singing.
note. He was like, I was like,
He can hit
You know what I'm
various
saying?
high notes at the
yeah,
same time.
people know. Just
He
look-
got a viral singing clip, but
but
RIP to him
rest in
too.
peace, though. Yeah, because he was a pastor too, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He used to be with Fred Hammond, Kurt Franklin, and all them.
All right, so so rest in peace to those guys that we lost. So Floyd Mayweather is in the tabloids, and he's in the tabloids because he sat with Hollywood Unlocked Jason. Him and Jason are friends. Jason's
Jason
if
is
you're
a
into the
shit
blog
star.
life, you know who Jason is. He's like a messy blogger. He was on Love and Hip Hop for a short time, threw a couple drinks in bitches' faces. Like he's a queen.
He's fucking messy.
He's a queen, but beyond that, at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather sat with him, and what came up was the fact that Floyd confirmed that his daughter Yaya is pregnant with NBA YoungBoy's child. And
Oh, wait a
so,
minute.
Messy.
for those
messy,
of you
messy.
guys that didn't know that, because I do keep my ears to the streets.
Yeah, feel me. Yeah.
Yaya, his daughter, is pregnant by NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, and she's out on bail.
And she also stabbed a bitch because of NBA YoungBoy. Now I don't know what the fuck that.
What you gotta do? What you
I
gotta
don't
do?
know what that yellow helmet wearing nigga got or what he possessed, but bitches be going dumb over him.
Yeah, because I was.
And it's not the money because Yaya got more money than he will ever have. So it's not the money.
I thought I wanted someone.
Man,
Thought you wanted
Yo,
to say
yo.
NBA young boy? Are you fucking kidding me?
But he got that, so no,
what's
I
up?
could.
How old is she? How old is his
I
daughter?
don't know.
She's young.
He took one.
She's young.
It's crazy
That's
because
just messed up, though.
But
she pregnant now, but then he made a song called "Dirty Ayana."
like he dog walk all his
And she
bitches.
love-
Like that's their right to
she
passage
love
with
it.
him. Like if he don't dog walk you,
She was dancing for
he
she was
dog
dancing
walk
with
you and he give you a baby. He give you herpes and then you set you part of the tribe. So
Damn,
listen,
yo,
I'm not judging.
Wow.
I got daughters,
I'm not
yo.
judging. That's
That's exactly
just
what I'm saying. Like, man, what?
I'm not judging. That's what she want to do. But furthermore,
What did Floyd say? And-
Floyd
'cause
said
I'ma say why I
basically
understood.
because you know the NBA YoungBoy made a song and basically called Floyd a bitch ass nigga or something like that.
No, that's
Oh,
not
wow.
what happened.
Okay. Well, he made a song and he called somebody daddy a bitch ass nigga.
No, that's when Ayana got locked up, and he was like, her bitch ass daddy."
Okay, so bitch ass
What's the
daddy.
song? But go ahead.
Hold on, young boy
I'm
said that
like-
about Floyd.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So again,
I don't know if he want them Floyd
yes, that's what I'm
problems.
saying.
He's like,
he ain't down with that.
Ayana,
Yeah,
get
you
up,
know,
get up,
that's
Ayana,
young-
get up.
But
Skitty,
that's
I put
young
that
boy.
in the,
That's
in,
young,
the,
a
in the
young
video.
dude mentality, though.
He
You know
like,
what I'm saying? A young
Ayana,
dude, you don't
Ayana,
know.
get up. And then she wake up like, huh? He like, who? Her, my wife, and who? In my house, and her bitch ass daddy ain't paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
So to my point,
that's
he
young
disrespected
nigga shit, man.
he disrespected Floyd, and so Floyd spoke on that and basically made reference to how he was raised, and so Floyd, young NBA YoungBoy's mama didn't like that too much, and so she responded back. They've never met apparently, and so here it is, like two people that are about to bring a child into this world and join families, and the parents have never met. I think that's a little toxic, but what do you guys think? Do you think that it's odd that if two people are having a child together that the parents have never met and the parents are both active in these child's and is going to be active in these child's lives?
Yes. Out of pocket. Yes.
I think that's so out of pocket. What y'all think? Is that
in
pocket or
pocket.
out of pocket?
Out of pocket.
And think about, at the end of the day,
Well, let's you know me. I got to think
Let's
about
go.
it. You know how I am.
Give us the
You know how I am.
opposite, son.
justify this one.
It's not really a justification. It's just a really a understanding. So are you, because you know how these young kids are these days, like they're just having, I know for a fact they're not really strapping up like they wish they should be. And I'm going to, hope y'all are strapping up out there, but they
True
probably
that.
not. So
Grown adults ain't even strapping up,
Also
so past
true.
that.
Saturday
I
night
get it,
raw.
but,
Also
know,
true.
So yeah, so what you saying?
Halloween raw.
Chill, love.
they don't even have plans of, see, when you bring parents into the picture, that means that they are together, they have plans on being together or have been together for a while, then bring parents in. You know what I'm saying? But I can see if she gets pregnant and then the parents meet,
Right.
that's one thing. If you're telling me that she gets pregnant, the parents never ever meet and she has this child, that's a whole different story.
Well, right
So
now,
that's all I'm saying,
right
like,
now she's pregnant. And the parents have never met.
Well, I hope
That's
that.
what I'm
After,
saying.
I hope that after all
I
of
feel like
this.
in our
Is everybody tuned
society,
in
that
tonight?
happens a lot.
No,
that the
because you know
person
what I'm
just
saying. Because that
don't
happens
know
a
each
lot.
other.
You know, it's a lot. Like I'm saying, there's a lot of young
Yeah,
girls.
it do
There's a lot of
happen,
girls.
shit.
Let's take the celebrity out of it. There's a lot of young girls getting
and
pregnant.
having fun, and next thing you know, know, boom,
Yeah.
you're pregnant, and well, you got.
There's a lot of people get women, little
The nigga
girls,
mother
young
don't even
girls
know
getting
you.
pregnant,
You
and
got a whole family, though.
and they never met the
He
parents.
made a
of the
song
other
called Dirty
dude.
Diana.
That's
So
all.
at what point would that? So at what point? Let's take this further. At what point, if two people are having a baby, would the parents meet, considering they're going to share a grandchild, or is culture that fucked up and family that fucked up that that's not even a
I
thought?
think that all depends, to be honest with you.
They
I
so
think
rich that
depends.
it's
I
on
think
a different scale than
if
we can
they
even
make-
imagine.
No, it's
If they-
not. It's
see-
just
It's
it's not
family
about
person.
rich. It's not about being rich or poor.
No, it ain't.
It's
That ain't got
about-
nothing to do with that.
This is about it. Just speaking of being honest, like watch Maury. It happens. Like the mother,
No,
like
not
that's
even
not my
that.
baby.
No.
I've never even married before. People,
No,
men be
listen,
having
listen
whole
what I'm
other
saying
families.
though. Listen what I'm saying though. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying it's on a different scale. Like, so usually a lot of times money plays a big major factor in the role
Indeed.
when it comes to these type of situations. But in this situation, money doesn't. So you know what I
not
mean.
even a
Money.
factor.
Yeah, money
To be
is not
honest with
so
you.
much of a major factor in the party. So then it's just super disrespectful at this point. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
So-
like it's like on a whole different scale of petty because nobody care about the money. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, so that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And it's different because if you know that the baby is going to be well taken care of, regardless of what happens, if the parents are together or not, the child itself should be well taken care of.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you would
fact.
hope.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But the two that doesn't mean that they're going to be together going forward. They're going to try to be together, or they've made a decision that listen, we're just going to take care of our child
Or they just
and do
gonna
our own thing.
or they just continue to be toxic as fuck.
But that's the problem with social media, though, because they just put it out there and they let the people decide and so decide comments and make shit. You know what I'm saying? So any situation that's presented, people just take it and run with it. So I
Right.
think personally, I think they do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to announce to the world like, look, this is my girl or whatever. If that's his girl and they plan on, pursuing that as a union and raising a child, cool. There ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with that. And I think in that situation, I think the parents, the grandparents, if we're talking about, they should meet. But if you decide that
Everybody,
y'all
it's
just gonna take care,
communication. Everybody
Right.
should meet.
but if you just decide that you're gonna just take care of the child, y'all not, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the direct- the immediate family
As
should
long
meet.
as the child has a relationship with both grandparents, I don't think there's a
What
necessity
kinda-
for them to meet.
But some people don't.
Toxic
know.
as fuck, right?
It could be.
Out
I'm
of
just saying.
pocket.
So do
Everybody
y'all
gotta meet
think
each
that
other.
grandparents should meet side babies?
I think,
Yes,
and
I think that if
age
your
depends,
family,
matter too.
it doesn't matter. I
Age
think
depends
that
also.
that's petty that to get caught up in a side baby or not. If a child has your line running through them, what your child and messiness have to do with the fact that that's your bloodline?
I'm not
Not at all. No, we're not saying that at
and then
all.
and to your point, Charlie, I think that the aspect of grandparents meeting is because again, you have kids,
Right.
okay, and at the end of the day, if your kids decide to have kids or whatever the case may be, I just think that there's a certain just family, like not even you have to be hanging out with the person, but to know who the other grandparents, if they're there and if they're involved, if they're going to be involved, if they're going to be involved in your grandchild's life. I think that's important.
That's important. I mean,
I think
it's
that's
important.
really important.
Bring
real grandparents back.
No, you're right. But it's important to, you know what I'm saying?
Bring
Like
real
you said,
grandparents
no, God forbid, right now, if my child would bring that to me, I would ask the right questions. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would ask
what's the right question?
what's the plan for you and him? What, you know what I mean? Are y'all, what's going to happen? So, because you got, and age matters also. So I don't really want to put myself, because they not really old.
I'm probably
enough.
gonna be cussing.
Even though it could happen, but you know what I'm saying? You just got to really,
Would you want to
you got to gauge that.
Would you want to meet your daughters? Would you want to be if your daughter came to
I
you
would want to
right
meet the person. I would want to meet the guy whoever got my daughter pregnant. I want to meet him.
Okay.
And we're going to sit down. Now, after my conversation with him would determine if I want to meet his parents or not. To be honest,
I want to meet them fucking parents regardless, because they might be the
It all
ones
depends.
that offset the motherfucking parent being bullshit because they're young.
Well,
so I need to know what that. I need to know
if it's
'Cause
a good
I got-
situation, if the other
I need
individual
to
comes from
know.
a
I need to meet
responsible
your
home,
parents.
I'm a responsible parent, so if
Are
the
you?
other one comes from a responsible home, that's going to happen anyway, where the grandparents are going to meet. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're keeping this in a perspective of we're talking about young children, like in the young 20 age. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're older, they're making their own decisions. They do what they want to do. I'm talking about if this is like young, like older teenage years or your younger 20s
I think
years.
it's a
You know what I'm
culture
saying?
thing too, because like in the Haitian culture, like you're not meeting nobody's like The parents are gonna, if they're alive and they're gonna be in the
The
picture,
parents is the ones who put you on with the person.
they're gonna meet, and that's just Mike. That's why I think. And
That's
again,
how-
I get
okay.
it. It's different. It's just different. But I don't know any different. There has to be some type of, unless there's a situation where the parent is not involved, not there, has issues. If they're gonna be involved in that child's life that's coming into the world to put those families together, they're gonna meet.
But would you agree though that you would want to meet the other individual, whoever, whether you have a daughter or you're the son who got a young lady pregnant, or you're the father or mom of the young lady who got pregnant? You want to meet the guy. You want to meet the other person first. So you got to
I mean,
go through,
that's-
or you don't want
I
to jump
think
right to the
that's- I
grandparents.
think
You're
that's-
like,
goes without saying.
Yeah, I think that's.
If
that's
I'm meeting
the
your
issue.
grandparents, I definitely had to have met you to get
Right,
to your
so-
parents.
No,
That's what I'm
not
saying.
no,
So-
not
not
necessarily.
necessarily.
How did I get to
necessarily.
the parents?
well, we're talking
How does
about
my
it.
child have access to the parents then? If I got to your parents without meeting the
No,
child,
that's
how
not
does
See,
that
now we're
happen?
adding stuff in now. So you
No,
didn't say
you
that.
asked me.
what
You
we
said,
were
"Well,
saying.
you asked me if I would want to meet them first, the child that's
Whoever-
pregnant,
right.
And I said that goes without saying, because if I'm going to meet your parents, how is it that I haven't met you yet?
Well,
In my mind,
no, and
I'm
that's
just
okay.
processing. How am I
All
meeting
I'm
your
saying is
parents without-
once I, speak to the child, or or
And
the
sometimes
other,
you don't want to
that-
speak to nobody kids.
That is where
I
I
want to
make my
speak with
decision
your parents
on.
there, because really, I'm not talking no child.
See, we
So
got
it
this
might be a situation where,
Let's-
depending on the age,
Yeah, let's move on from this, because this one is a fickle
grown
situation
adult-
for me.
Yeah, yo,
I
this shit
don't
got
want to,
me.
you know what I'm saying? Because
This
my,
shit giving me mad parental vibes.
Yeah, because I don't want to
Uh-oh,
have to.
that means it's a
You know what I'm
good
saying?
topic.
I
That
go
means- Not for a fucking pregame.
the day I have
think
to
that
have
when
those
you meet your
conversations,
parents-
man. I mean,
I think
Yeah.
that
with the other, no, I don't even
I
want to
think
think
that when
about
you
that.
with a person, you
Shout out my
should
baby girl.
before you have babies by the person, you should know their families. But unfortunately,
That doesn't always happen.
it doesn't always happen. And
Yeah.
sometimes you'll never meet the parents. And
Absolutely.
sometimes their parents not in their life, or they don't want to be bothered. Blah blah blah. Such and such and such.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, moving on.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, so with that situation, I guess it's a draw in regards to out of pocket, in pocket,
on the
with
fence with
NBA
that.
YoungBoy and Floyd saying that it comes from the parents, the kids being disrespectful and all that.
Listen, I agree when he says it comes from the parents, because he's a ladies' man, so he has a
you talking
whole
about?
Floyd.
Floyd?
He has a whole rack of ladies, and guess what? His daughter's baby father has a whole rack of ladies and a whole rack of babies. So
Right. So it's hard for him to even add his input as far as
no, he was right when he said it's learned behavior. It
How
is
many kids you think young boy got?
it's like 8.
7 or
7,
8.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
And he like that.
And he's only like 20.
He's 21. He just had a birthday. He a fucking Scorpio. Shout
Ew,
out to
Scorpios are freaks.
They are.
I hear that all the time.
I-
What-
Scorpios are nasty freaks.
really? What
Yeah.
makes them? Is it? See, I don't.
I wouldn't
is
What
know.
it-
makes them nasty
yeah,
freaks?
What
What's
have
the
you-
difference?
I mean, you said it was such.
Tell me about the
conviction,
Scorpios.
like-
What do they do?
Scorpios, when you get a Scorpio in their zone, they be down for whatever. They're nasty. They're nasty ass whores.
Love, do not sit here and talk
Male
about
or
me in my
female, huh?
face.
Nasty ass whores. Scorpio
I hear
bitches
that
and
a lot.
Scorpio niggas is like the creme de la creme of like whoreness.
I don't think so.
Damn.
And when I
out
say
to y'all
Why
whoreness, I
don't
mean
you
Scorpios.
talk
like
about me like that?
Scorpios get it in.
Shout out to y'all Scorpios out there.
Shout out to Scorpios.
Not saying
I
that
mean,
other zodiacs don't get down. Like
No,
but
that's not
but
that's
we
not what I'm
that's just.
saying.
But I heard that a lot. I hear that a
think
lot.
we just get down in a different kind of way.
It's in a very nasty.
I think we just. I think
Nasty.
I think it might not be too many limits.
There's none.
There's some.
If Scorpios is with it and they fuck with
'cause-
you,
no,
you
because
could
I
you could
draw
get
my
it
line
in.
with,
So
like,
you saying all Scorpios eat ass?
Yeah.
So they might.
Or play with ass or do something.
They
with
might
ass.
play with ass.
Now, if you're a Scorpio, tune in and say I'm lying.
Yeah,
All
play with
Scorpios
it.
are into ass play, or some type of ass play. They'll eat the ass. They'll put their finger in the
I
ass. They'll
plead the fifth.
like I said.
I mean,
So with that
well.
being said,
I plead the.
shout out to all the Scorpios in the building.
Shout out
Real
to
talk,
Scorpios.
real
My
talk.
birthday's in 7 days.
How you acting?
Because
Big
Libra season about to be.
How you acting for your
sweep y'all out
birthday?
of there.
I'm acting for my birthday. I'm acting like a Scorpio.
Ooh,
How we
Uh-oh.
act.
Say no more.
how Scorpios
Big
act?
fiesta.
Big fiesta.
Yeah, I'm just having like a taco brunch. I want the people who I love to come and
Right.
to be around people I love, because I'm in my 30s. So when I'm going to 40, And I believe that big things are coming for 40. So
Yeah.
shout out to the Scorpios. We up now.
I love the vision.
Yeah, up now.
We up now. We up now. And everything that I say that I want, it happens.
I
So,
definitely can. I definitely can vouch for that. You definitely have some of that going on.
Listen. I'm telling you, manifestation.
It's
Learn
real.
it.
That's
Read
real.
it.
All
That's
right,
real.
so
on it.
speak on it. Shout out to that. So let me keep y'all updated on the Meg the Stallion debacle.
Oh.
Kelsey
on? As
said
the
that she'll be
fucking
coming
foot
out
turns.
soon to tell her side
As
of
the
the
foot
story.
turns.
And as the foot turns, her best friend Kelsey, who she's not talking to currently, said that she will be out to clear up all misconceptions and tell her side of the story. So this fucking story has more motherfucking twists and turns than a roller coaster at this point. And it's just
Like a
like
soap
it's a soap opera and it's a bit much. It's losing its luster.
I'm over it.
And I'm certainly over it. It's like it's getting to the point where I don't want to say I don't give a fuck who shot her, but
I mean, he shot her.
They said she ain't even get shot.
that's the
Man,
thing.
That's what they're putting out now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case,
And then she gonna look
once an
crazy because she was like, I got shot.
Once an allegation get put out there, and once she decided to say, like, yeah, this is what happened, like, somebody got to come quick to, you know what I'm saying, refute that. That never happened until later on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, time to think about it, get your words together right, because you're in a real
Well, I think that
fucked up situation.
I think that when you're in the
That's
industry
bullshit.
as well, and when this is a legal matter, no, you're not gonna run to Facebook as soon as something happens to say anything.
No, I ain't saying run to it, but if you know you innocent, a lot when
But
a person knows they're
sometimes
really
I ain't
innocent,
ain't
people
shoot-
say,
I ain't
"Hey, I'm
shoot her."
innocent."
But he may have
especially
been
when they got
advised
that
It
kind
can
of,
be used
say
against you
anything.
though.
especially
No.
when you got that kind of platform.
He
When
might
you
have been
know you
advised
really
not to say
If I ain't
anything.
shoot him, if
Fuck that.
somebody say I shot,
innocence is
if
innocence
somebody
is
say
innocent.
you
Fuck
shot me,
that.
no, bitch, I ain't shoot you.
I ain't shoot you, and I'm
Straight
like,
up,
nah,
what you
fuck
mean?
that.
It's
Now,
nothing to
I'm
it.
not gonna get into details of what probably like say clearly I was at the scene. I might not get into detail of what really happened, but I got to make
Right.
for the record. I did not shoot this woman.
the record,
Bottom line,
I ain't
he
shoot
has
this bitch.
never said that, and that says a lot to me as a man. That says a lot. You know what I mean?
He never said
so. He, ain't,
All
you know
right,
what I'm saying.
so
So I don't
let's
give a fuck
see
what
how-
you're talking about.
He
Yeah,
has
fair enough.
never
Let's see
said
how that plays out. Fair enough. You gonna always give a fuck what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm just
Come on,
joking. I'm
love.
just joking.
Come
I'm
on,
just joking.
love.
So,
Don't
Tell her.
Don't even do that. To me.
so anyway, listen. Listen.
He said he's walking to
Did you know you can rent the movies though?
Yeah, for $99.
What movie?
Oh man.
Yeah, the movie
Guys, so
theater.
what do you guys think about the Birkin?
Coming to
fucking
America, we doing that shit.
conversation?
I don't know about the
See?
Birkin conversation because
Is that rich people problems?
I don't
I'm not
even
in
know.
that-
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not-
know
Yeah,
about
I
that.
can't even say burping.
I think I was on
These
scrolling
niggas
on
be
Instagram.
perking.
Is that like a Instagram
They
like
perking for
a
the Birkin.
challenge?
On
Is that a-
purpose.
listen, I don't know about
I think I
that.
saw like Cardi B and
They kirking for the
Offset.
Birkin.
They was sitting there and she had
She
like
reaching.
5 bags. I don't know, man. That shit-
I
You
can't
kirking
speak
for
on
the
the
Birkin, shithead.
Birkin.
Always.
Tonight is one of the
Shit.
nights where I can call him a shithead, and it like it's true.
The only thing I can speak on is Birkin
I'm
King.
the shithead.
Whoa.
Take a few of them letters off because I don't know anything about Birkin. I never.
All
even
right,
thought-
so that conversation's too rich for us.
yes,
we can go ahead
'cause
and
I
move
didn't
on.
think that conversation would reach
No
that timeline.
begging.
That's a rich conversation.
No begging.
That conversation should not be on my timeline.
City Girls got some flack for their performance on the BET Awards. I
Did
think
y'all
they're-
watch them awards?
I think
ain't-
they're.
I
I
ain't
catch
seen
them.
not a
I
bit
catch
of
them in
that.
the shade room.
Who
I
the-
don't never
who the-
watch.
Yo,
Who
the
the best
BET
city girl?
Awards and lost its steam.
Who the
That
best
shit-
city
It
girl?
lost its steam. It
Who
lost
Who
its
is the
tracks.
best city girl?
Both
The
of them.
one, it's like Miami, Young Miami.
You
That's-
think- y'all think
with the
so?
squeaky voice, cause
What's
her
the one
voice
say?
sounds so good.
Whatever the one to say. Period.
JT
That's-
pussy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fat as
That's
fucking
right.
that
It's just because it's
leprechaun.
catchy. You know what
I
I'm saying?
was like,
'Cause
God
when you set a
damn,
trend,
JT.
I,
The
it
other
just,
one
you know
got
what I'm
better
saying? I don't
buzz,
even
but
be-
the one
and
got
I
that
don't even-
voice, yo.
I like JT.
I don't know. I've
She
seen
got
them
the
before, but I
buzz.
don't even know which one is which.
Yeah, the other one got the buzz, but
I don't know.
the main
I like
one,
JT.
Miami, got that voice. She be like, damn, anything she can say, it'd be hard.
No, they be
She be like upside down sky blue pineapple cake.
no, they be like, you
damn.
cannot rap. that's what the comments be saying. You cannot rap.
The whole time
You
they
need to
getting
give it up.
streams. Oh,
You
they
need
was-
to give it
the
up.
whole
But
time they was
I like
streaming.
the city
Man, the
girls.
rap game different now. You
I
don't
like-
even gotta have to. You don't even have to have
No.
lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm waiting for Skitty. I'm waiting for Skitty this soon. Skitty give me the rap game. I'm gonna get my body done, and then I'm gonna be 1,500. Big shame.
Somebody said that
That's in the works.
Somebody said that August Alsina sold his soul and he's still irrelevant. Out of pocket or in pocket.
What does that mean?
No pockets, because I don't give a fuck about him.
Sold
you know?
his soul. What do you mean? What
Meaning
happened?
he was pillow talking and all of that.
Give me some good
and
music or
talking
shut the
about-
fuck up.
Oh,
You feel me?
I said, yeah, we talked about that because he way out. He shouldn't have brought
He
that up.
snitched.
I mean, that could have been. That didn't have to be a situation at all. He chose to bring that up.
He definitely
Yo.
snitched and
Give me some good music or just close your mouth, yo, because I don't want to hear pause.
Exactly.
He definitely
Fuck that.
snitched, and I don't know why. I don't know why he snitched. Like,
Young dude. He's young.
what
He's
dude?
still learning. He's still
Like,
learning as a man. He's still
just
learning.
gonna tell?
I know he learned from that. I guarantee you, he learned from that situation.
but
Guarantee
this
it.
the thing. I feel like that.
I
Like
should've shut the fuck
sometimes
up.
I have
didn't want
felt
all that
like
heat.
when I like might have cheated or something, I might have cheated because I might have felt like, what you gonna tell? You get what I'm saying? So
What?
y'all supposed to be so real. Like men supposed to be so real, but like what you? That's why I always be like, what you gonna tell? Like when you start cheating, like oh.
But are women
What?
real? Because you just said you cheat with women real though. I mean,
What is who gonna tell? Who you
Like
been
if
asking
I'm
that
cheating,
question
okay,
to?
let's just say like if I'm with a man, right? And
see, you know, I always get to the nitty gritty. If
Who did you
cheating,
ask
then
that
you're not-
question
I always,
to?
if you're cheating, then you're not
like
happy.
the man, I'm like if somebody like try and talk to me or something, I just be like, what you want to
Oh,
tell?
you entertain it, so it's like.
If I end,
Oh,
if I
they
was
holler.
So you're saying
entertaining.
you're unhappy in your current
no,
relationship?
No,
so
I
you'll-
ain't talking. No, I'm
No, right now. I'm just
Oh.
talking like.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm kind of good.
So you saying when a nigga try and holler
Right now.
and you be like, he be like, damn, Shane, you fine as shit, but I got a girl. You be like, what you gonna tell? Boom, like that.
Like it say like if I'm
She testing the waters. She
That's
like,
what I
okay,
don't
well, I
understand
might
about
entertain
women.
you, but if
entertain
I get up, you gonna tell vibes. I'm not gonna entertain you.
right.
I just always had a thing, Skid.
Right,
You know,
that's
like I always got a thing with women, man. Like women, like even women in relationships, like because I know some men approach women all the time. Like even when women in relationships, are y'all not turning down everything? Like because men are, you know, what I'm saying y'all get approached by men all the time. Like women be saying that they're single, but I never
No,
buy
listen,
that.
I be
don't know.
I wouldn't right now because I be scared somebody gonna tell.
See.
And I'm genuinely
Right.
I'm
I just
okay.
not-
I'm
I don't
happy
know.
right
I
now.
just
I
always
think that it has to
women
do with-
always have an outlet, a way. You know
Yeah,
what
of
I'm
course
saying?
they do, and so do men. I think it's the same thing. I think just like how men.
I promise you, it's not that easy for men. I promise you that.
But what I'm saying is, you have women that feel that it's not easy for them either, and then you have women where they're not entertaining. Like it's like I don't know. It's weird. Like honestly, it's weird. Like I think that both sexes will entertain shit kind of boredom
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
and never follow through, and then you got people that do it out of desperation, thirst, or need and follow through.
Especially if like you come from Facebook group. Like sometimes you can just
Oh,
sit
God.
Oh, my
on.
God.
I'm just being
We on the
honest. Like
Facebook group
sometimes you
shit.
can bullshit.
We probably in
like
some- we in
you
some
might
groups
have an
right
inbox
now.
king
Yeah.
or you might have an inbox queen, and you
Ah!
might talk. You might y'all just
Shame.
might sit on the phone.
Shot.
Shane, explain to the viewers how inbox queer. Where'd you get that from and how it came about? What it
Okay,
means.
so love talk always talks about inbox kings and inbox queens.
What
So
is
an
that?
inbox king is basically the person like who you chat with throughout the day. Like he might, a motherfucker might call you like, watch me bust this nut. And I ain't lying. A motherfucker be like, watch me bust this nut.
Dudes out here just inboxing y'all after. Wow, hold up.
Well, let me say this:
Hold on.
there's levels to inbox
It's
kings.
levels.
There's levels to inbox kings
Just
and
off
queens.
the rip, just.
No,
send
not
the
off the
video.
rip. Like, no, somebody like you talk to on a daily basis, but y'all don't have like no sexual. Y'all never met.
So,
y'all not
okay.
trying to be together.
Wow.
It's just some inbox
So
shit.
the
We
so,
just talking.
so the vibe is for, and that's what I'm trying to get right. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get to it. So the
And
vibe,
then all of a sudden it goes
the
from talking to busting nuts.
So the vibe of y'all previous conversations made him comfortable with sending a video
'cause
like
y'all-
that.
Yeah, because y'all
which
might
means
be
y'all
saying-
already talk. Again, I just try to think about shit.
Y'all
like-
might talk about some nasty shit. You might see,
God
or you might
damn.
see something in the group, right? You might see a post in the group. So that person might comment. And then they might come to you in the inbox like, yo, you're a little freak.
Niggas
like,
busting off and sending videos and chicks.
No,
Hold up.
what you mean busting off?
Like, because
Well,
you just said. You just said.
Well,
he just-
wait. Like, let me say this.
Oh, all right, because I'm like.
So niggas
hold up.
are busting off
And
and
sending the videos?
They doing that. But
Oh,
niggas are also
man,
calling
see.
you and FaceTiming you and saying, like, watch me bust this nut. So they want you to.
Oh,
They going.
okay.
So they gonna look at you
Oh.
and they gonna come and they want you to say that you might be like, oh,
And they just want to see your reaction.
I'm not gonna say
And
what
look,
you
and
might
look
say.
so based off of y'all previous conversations, he's thinking you like this. Whatever he's sending.
No, he might.
He
know.
waiting for your. I know he wants to see a reaction to the shit.
He might know you don't like it. You might don't like it.
Oh, so if he
and
don't
you
like
might
it,
be
oh,
like
so
this
he got
bullshit.
issues then.
Listen, you might be like this bullshit that like I'm gonna block you. You might.
Fellas, no. So I hope.
Listen,
y'all
I'm not lying.
I hope y'all not.
They
Busting,
might send
Somewhere somebody is getting mad at the game you're giving
Yeah,
out.
I
But
can see this
continue.
nigga like.
But
You might be
continuously.
looking
like
at the
this.
dick pic.
I can see this nigga right there was like filming this shit, yo. Like
They be in the shower.
and pump and just send like, yo. I don't even get none of that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, that's not what happened. They might be in the shell. They, like it be-
Whatever the venue.
I'm not lying. Listen, they might call you.
Right.
No matter the venue where he at. I'm just
Talk,
talking about the
talk,
act itself.
talk, son, talk.
A dude holding his phone in one hand with the camera on selfie mode with his, I mean, like
Listen,
jamming.
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
listen, I'm not
and
lying.
once he's done, he's sending the shit to you.
Listen, this has happened. This happened on more than
Hey,
like
yo.
4 occasions.
Now you might find that there's
Hey, yo.
you might
No, listen, and sometimes
I'm
it's
listening, trust me.
unwanted. Sometimes it's unwanted. I'm not lying. Am I lying? Some people just send you like videos of the masturbate.
Yo, this is,
Am I lying, love?
Videos of the what?
They're masturbating.
no, she's not lying.
oh
So-
my God.
I'm not lying.
How do we get on this subject?
Listen, I don't know, man. We just, niggas, you know.
How we start talking about
I don't know.
this?
We was going down 83. You know how you can get downtown.
was
We took
going
the St.
down
Paul.
83
We took the
and
St.
then-
Paul exit when we could have took Fayette. That's all.
That's it.
I don't know
just
how
was
we
going.
got there.
We just was going there.
You know how it is when you drive down 83. You know what I'm saying? You thinking on the fly. So
Yeah, you
know,
can
trying
just
to
get off
where you
anywhere.
to.
It's
Oh,
like
I
going
found
down
it. I found my
695.
way.
Yeah.
What Charlie was asking was like with women, when women say that, you know, basically Charlie was trying to say that women entertain some of the inboxes they get while saying that they don't entertain them.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
a
was
angle.
explaining that.
You can ignore.
I was
motherfucker.
explaining that it's equivalent to guys, and you have people that respond out of boredom. You have people that respond with the intention of following through. You have people that respond because they're playing chess. And let me tell you something. Facebook's so skilled. You might got a bitch that don't fuck with you like that or something like that, and she you know who her nigga is, and that might be an angle, a bitch or a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels and angles to this shit. I've seen it all.
A lot of men love competition, especially when a woman chooses to frequent Facebook and puts out there that she has a boyfriend or some shit. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to use the proper vernacular, you know, but yeah, like some dudes look at that shit like, oh yeah. Because they like, why are you spending all your time on here? If you got a man, they been think like, if you got a man, like, if he was mine, why would you spend your time on here like that? So
Bitch,
men pick up on
because
that
I
kind of
motherfucking
shit.
work 8 hours a day, and sometimes I'm fucking bored.
Hey,
What? Like, why?
Fuck you mean? Why you spend
See,
time on
this is
here?
crazy, though.
My nigga might if I'm up under my nigga nuts 24/7, it's a fucking problem because who making the fucking money? We both
That ain't
just
even
what?
realistic. We grown. That ain't even
So
realistic.
that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes
So
we be at
I don't
work
like
and
the
on our
narrative that
phone.
if you're on social media, that means that you know possibly somebody's not taking care of business. Now the content you put out there may imply that, but as far as if you're on social media, like I mean I don't know.
Yeah, that social media funny though, man. People just
Now on the flip
jump
side,
into
when I
whatever
am
facade or
up
persona
under some
they want.
nuts, I don't be on Facebook. If I'm up under some nuts, I don't be on Facebook.
I hope.
Well, I'm always up under some nuts, so
I may do an
be on
occasional
Facebook.
scroll, you know, if I go to the bathroom or something, or while a blunt being rolled. But if I'm with, you know, we might be watching movies. I'm fine with putting my phone away and not being on social media if I'm around somebody I like.
Yeah, that's the worst too. And fellas, like when y'all people going like, you know how people go on dates and shit. If you have to pick up your phone while you're on a date with somebody to frequent that's a sign right there in itself. Like you can't even engage with people these days. I just see so many, and I'll just go out.
That's a fact.
And just by myself, and I'll just see couples out and shit like that, and they both sitting on their phones and shit. And sometimes you can tell when people are on dates. You know what I'm saying? It's like whether they're together or not. You can just tell
No,
sometimes.
look. So let me interject,
Like,
yo.
yo.
I was doing security last night at the spot Azumi down
At the
Harbor
races,
East.
please.
I didn't come turn that bitch out.
Yo.
If you up that joint.
All you seen was couples in there on their phones together. You feel me?
You know what? Let me be
Like,
honest. I've had moments where I go out with somebody, and I think that's more so though because if you're always communicating with the person, sometimes can you run out of things to talk about?
Yes.
Like if you constantly talking
No.
to somebody every day,
It all
no,
depends.
listen. It's
No,
listen.
you talk about
No.
anything.
there's
talk
always
about
something to
anything.
talk about,
There's
right?
always
It's always
So
something to talk
damn.
about. No, let me say this because
So if I sit at a motherfucking
I
table
might
with
go out
somebody,
and I might get on my phone while we waiting for that food. But I'm still communicating with my partner, but I might get on my phone. It's not that we be together every day.
Now, quick here and there is fine, but if you got to sit there and you scroll,
I'm not on my phone the whole time. We are
You know what I'm saying?
communicating.
Like that's, you know, I
that's
don't
a sign, right?
That's a sign. Like we got to learn how to
Shit
communicate
dead.
with people. Come on, man.
Yeah, sometimes
we got to be
I'm
more
not gonna lie.
personable.
I'm gonna be honest.
Communication is
Sometimes I
number
be
one.
on my.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be on my phone, but at the same time, I spend a lot of time with my significant other. I spend a
That's
lot of my time with him.
Well, that's excellent.
7 days a week, shit. So I don't be missing no days.
You get your breaks though. I'm pretty
When?
sure.
Get it
I
right
already
here.
know.
When I come to the park, right?
I ain't gonna say that, but
Yo, chill.
There we go. Anyway, that's crazy.
You know, Charlie ain't gonna always. He will always represent for the fellas.
I got you.
Charlie, what?
Hey,
Tell me
the
about the
B-boy
fellas.
ambassador.
Yeah,
Charlie,
because
tell me about the fellas.
I mean,
What,
I just
Joey?
can't really talk about the fellas, but it's just that we get a bad rap a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
It's just
you.
it's always a dark cloud that
bloodhead
like
ass.
hangs over us, especially
It's the shades for me.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's not really shade. No, it's just
No,
being
I'm
honest.
talking about his glasses.
Oh yeah, my man, let the shit live. My man, is shit.
Oh, Charlie say let the shit live.
Yeah.
Go, Charlie.
Yeah.
Go, Charlie.
I see what
Shut
you
it
did right
down.
there.
Yeah,
Go,
you see what I'm
Charlie.
saying?
Shut it down.
That shit live.
Love
Yeah,
don't
watch
like
out. Yo, you walking through a minefield, Charlie.
Love
G.
don't like that.
No,
Ain't no greasy,
We
yo.
just get. I just try to stand for the men because we just all not fucked up out here. We don't all
Facts.
have bad
That's
intentions.
true.
Say it again, Charlie.
As a woman,
I
you should
agree.
have the intuition to pick up on a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you let him
Charlie.
get to where he, you know what I'm saying, to victory.
Ask him, Charlie, when
if
they-
you
when
let
they
him
gonna
get to
start taking
victory, then that
responsibility?
ain't his fault.
Hold up, Charlie. Hold up.
Yeah,
You
his
cannot
fault.
pick up on the fuck nigga, Charlie.
Nah,
You cannot pick up on the fuck
Yeah, you
nigga,
can.
Charlie.
You ignore
Nah.
the fucking
No,
red
listen.
flag.
No. Sometimes the fuckness start. It takes a while for it to come out. Sometimes
Fuckness.
Fuck
the
nigga.
fuckness. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
nigga shit. Nigga, fuck niggas walk in sheep's clothing. They wolves in
That's
sheep's
what
clothing.
I'm saying.
Stop getting
That's what I'm
booked in the
saying.
club.
But as a
Don't
woman,
get
you got to be able to
booked
pick
in
up on
the
shit. Like, but especially
You
older
so
women.
fucking
Older
1990.
women, y'all got to pick up on shit
Shit.
quick.
I
Quick.
just seen it yesterday.
Older women got to be quick with this shit. Y'all got to pick up on that shit. Y'all done been in so many situations, and y'all know how to, you know what I'm saying, fish through that shit.
Charlie,
Like,
what they do?
I don't know what y'all do.
What's
but I
hold
know
up?
what we
What's
do.
the older woman? How old is the older woman?
Well, no, I'm saying
I just wanna know.
women,
Yeah, 'cause 30 is the new 20.
seasoned. Let me say seasoned
No,
women.
Charlie. How old
Women
is the
who-
older? How old
Well,
is the
I
seasoned
can't put a really
woman?
number. I can't really put a number on that. With women, I guess it's the mindset.
You about to be seasoned, shorty.
Yeah, you
I'm-
got to be
and listen,
seasoned.
I'm
talking about
ready to be
seasoned
seasoned.
women, women
I'm
who've
ready
had
to-
women who've
Yes,
had
I think I
multiple
already got to
multiple
myself.
failed relationships and type shit like that. And I ain't talking about like
the
2 or
fuck?
3.
That's me.
I'm talking. No. Well. As
He
long as
trying
you
not to send-
look,
and
as
he
long as
trying
you've
to send
learned,
direct
my
shot.
point is this: no, it's okay, and that's okay. As long as we and man, and I'm not gonna put it just on females in this respect. As long as we're learning along the way,
No,
I think we'll just have more success.
I'm always honest about like my relationships because
That's good.
I love being in love and I love being
Yeah.
in a relationship. Being in a relationship, that's just like that's like one of the highlights of my motherfucking
And I
week.
guarantee people, you'll have more successful relationships if you come into it already happy. See, when you rely on somebody else to make your happiness, and that's gonna hit a wall.
I do agree. You
That's gonna
have
hit
to
a brick
be
wall
happy.
at some
you have
point.
to be happy within yourself.
Hey, you
Everything.
can't be relying on somebody else to make you happy. You gotta come with that shit already.
Listen, yo. Listen,
I agree
listen.
with that.
I want to talk about times you was scared, yo. Give me some times that you was just real scared. We keep talking about relationships.
it
and
is
shit.
Halloween,
It's
ain't it? My
Halloween.
bad. It is
I got a
Halloween.
piece of shit on my head. Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
tell me one time that your ass was like really scared where you thought you was gonna die. Go,
I don't have.
When I was on thing,
nigga. You ain't this old and ain't had no experience like that.
man, listen, I thought
Not
I
a
was gonna die.
spooky
Man, I remember one.
It could be. Spooky
I was
or
young.
Real.
It was some young shit. I
I
was
got
some
some
young
real.
shit, man. One time I was down the hill. I think it was like on Oliver Street and something. I was with my cousin, trying to be cool. Right, my cousin he was already, you know what I'm saying, in the streets or whatever. I'm like, this particular Saturday, I'm like, I'm going with you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hit the block. It must have been like the first of the month. Man, like, you know how I call them the alley streets. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how East Baltimore is. They got a tight ass street that look like an alley, but there's houses on them. I swear to God, I don't even know which one I was on, man. But these, man, you know how Baltimore, the fiends are actually, they not like fiends. They like on some shit like, no, I don't have it, but I need that type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was young and I saw some shit about it. I don't want to get into detail, but some shit went down and man, I was like, you know what? This is not for me. I can't be sitting on nobody's corner, no block, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live and you learn. But yeah, man. Like I was scared shit. I remember that because I was scared shitless that day. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know what the fuck was about to go down.
So I'm gonna give you a funny one. When I was in let's say about third grade, right? It's funny that I still remember this shit. This shit funny though. When I was in third grade, right? I lived right behind my elementary school, right? But to get there, you had to walk like through this path that go through kind of the woods, right? So they was like, you can't walk to school. You got to catch the bus because something happened in the woods or some dumb shit like that. Like, so one day we call ourselves being, you know what I mean, bad. You know, we in third grade. We're like, oh, we gonna walk. We gonna walk that shit. Fuck it. So we walking this shit, right? Going up the little path and shit. Because we knew if we walk, we gonna beat all the buses and shit. Because you know it's right there. You feel me? They just like, no, you just can't walk up there though. So we walk and we see this man coming down the steps. Right? They got on a trench coat and
Please.
Was he black or white?
Yeah, he was black. Yo, sorry, yo, I gotta tell the truth, yo. He was black, yo. He was coming down the steps, right? He was just looking mean, yo. And then me and my homeboy walking, and we looking, and yo looking at us. And then yo reached in the trench coat and shit like this,
Real
like
slow.
Yo, yeah, real slow. Yo, while we really ran and dove in the grass, yo, this nigga pulled out some sunglasses.
Fucking stupid.
It's so fucking goofy.
Hey, yo, it just, yo, I was like, yo, niggas really ran and dove like, oh shit, this nigga got something in his, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We in third grade and shit. Yo, this nigga really pulled out some sunglasses, yo. That shit was too funny, yo. Now, looking back now, but you know, just a funny, scary Halloween type vibe. You know what I mean?
Let me see.
I got one.
You've been a lot of places. I know you've been scared a lot.
I have been scared.
I got one.
Shane got one though.
So it was Halloween and we was playing like hide and go seek or hide and go freak. One of them.
I go freak if there's anything.
So we was down. We this night used to live out the county. So we was down Savoy.
Now, how old were you though? How old were you?
We was in 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all want to go way back. See, I don't want
Yeah,
this
so
like my
this was we was
young
in,
teenage years.
So it was
Just a funny story if you can remember.
yeah. What?
I mean, not funny or scary. Scary.
It's scary. So
Oh.
and I hurt myself.
All right.
So we was down. We was running around. We was down these little in the basement. So in the basement they had like these little rooms like storage. So you know how they count and everybody go hide.
Right.
So you know how you hide. So I already know when he catch me, I already know I'm gonna say I got asthma. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like I can't catch my breath. So I already know when he catch me, I got asthma. So when I heard him coming, I take off and I start running. So when I ran, I slid and I hid. It was dark. So I hid in somebody's storage. One, I get locked in the storage.
Oh shit.
But not only is dark in there,
That's
but
some Walking
something
Dead
fall
type
on me. So now something fell on me. I got this
Shame.
big ass gash in the middle of my head. I'm locked in the storage. I'm like, help! Help! Like I'm young as shit. Like we down Savoy. That's like my little scariest moment. Like I was locked in the storage.
Shit.
I had a big ass gash. Like mom was like, what happened?
How long did it take them to rescue you?
It took like 10 minutes because it was dark.
Oh, you probably was going crazy in that motherfucker.
I was like, whenever I heard somebody coming, because I heard them go out the door. Because you know how you running and then you playing, then you go out the door. I heard everybody go out the door. And then somebody came in. I was like, help! Help! And they coming. I got blood coming down my motherfucking face. Like, I ain't never played hide and go seek since then.
Well, I can
go
see
for
how
it.
that situation right there can cause a lot of scared
then
love.
I
Yeah, you got to bring us home. Come
I
on
got
now.
a story. All right.
'Cause that was a good one right there.
Shane was prepared.
I
She
don't know
wanted
if
him
I
to
can
find
top
him
that.
in the
I don't know.
garage.
This was a scary story. So, I was in Miami. Me and my homegirls was in Miami.
You just was about to be some vacation. Your ass always stunting. Go ahead, Cabo.
No, I mean, we went in combo. I just did some short shit. Did some easy shit.
Oh, easy, light, slight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Miami. So
Miami. Trip.
at the end of the day, we was in Miami, whatever, and so we was like faded for real. And so we came out the little club joint or whatever. We was fucked up, and so I don't know. Don't ask me no details because mind you, this is like when I was 21, and so we ended up in a car with some niggas, and so
Cliche. Go.
Yo, was drunk, right?
yeah, we drunk.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
we end up we fucked up. Yo, so
You're in the car with said niggas.
we in there with some niggas or whatever, and so like he kind of like stopping like kind of like every 2 blocks or whatever. And he's like checking on bitches. But anyway, so we end up.
Oh my! What the fuck did you
We
get
end
in
up
the car with?
in somebody's house, and we so fucked up. My homegirl start throwing up and shit like that. And I hear the nigga go, "Yo, we gotta get these bitches out of here."
I'm about to say that don't even sound like it was gonna end good. Like,
And them
God.
niggas put us right. We was out that house for like an hour, maybe tops. But we was fucked up. And so they put us right back in the car and they took us back to the Miami Strip and shit. And come to find out they was pimps.
Damn.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Y'all might have saved your lives
they
with
was
the
and they
throw
was
up.
and they were the girl, the reason they kept stopping is because they had girls on the strip.
Oh,
And so they was like collecting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't
they
put
were
it
trying to
together
recruit y'all- they were
until
trying to
I
recruit
got to
y'all.
the house. And we was at this nice ass house too in Miami. I ain't gonna front. That shit was nice. And I'm like, but bitches was faded. So I don't know. Yo, that shit is crazy because if you ask me the details how we even ended up in the car, because it was me and my 2 homegirls. So it was 3 of us. And I don't even know if it was just 1 nigga or 2. But yeah, that shit was crazy. They didn't being some pimps. They had like Cadillac and everything. But like again, when you're in the moment fucked up, you know what I'm saying? You're not putting everything together.
You just
But I
out
wasn't
there
that
having fun.
I was fucked up enough to where I'm fucked up, but I'm peeping what's going on. And I'm not gonna front. When we got to the house, I was worried like shit because I'm like, yo, we're away from the strip at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where the fuck we're at. We at this house.
Right.
right.
And the niggas on the phone, like all I can remember is like he's talking to different people on the phone and shit like that. And then my homegirl started barfing and he was like, what the fuck? These bitches throwing up. He was like, take them.
She barfed.
He was like, take them back.
Barf
throwing up.
Yo was mad. He got a.
Yo, girls are lightweight.
Yo.
Hold on, liquor and shit.
He said, refund these bitches.
Yeah, yo
how
was
they
mad. He got a bad batch of bitches
you
and
know how they
stuff.
go.
He like,
Yo got a bad batch of
On
bitches,
to
and
the
so of course
next.
because they had
Oh,
bitches
yo.
on the strip, it was I guess nothing
weren't
to
even
like
worried
break. They
about-
was
yeah.
like, yo, we taking y'all back.
No,
and so,
what they knew that they couldn't get nothing out of
Yeah.
y'all. They knew it already. They probably
It
was
was-
like, fuck it. Let me just take
your
y'all back.
homegirl
Like,
weak
they ain't-
stomach might have saved your
yeah,
lives.
because I'm not gonna
For
front.
real.
I was in the living room. I remember being in the living room. It's like dark, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck are we at? And why the fuck? How did we get here? Like, what? This is some. But if me and my homegirls get together and we think about our 20s, that wasn't far fetched in regard to
young
just we're
shit.
being 21. But that shit was just crazy. But yeah,
Right.
because she started. Shout out to Sharmila because she started throwing up. We got us up
Sharmila.
outta there.
Got the fuck up
Father
out of
name
there.
So that's
Charlie
my scary
Miller.
story. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
That's
I
crazy.
really
that was
don't have no.
I got
was
another
wild.
story.
That was just
I got another story. I'm gonna drop it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say the name of the person, but I'm not gonna say the name of the female. But my one of my motherfucking peoples that I know, whatever, got sexually molested by sexually. I would say sexually molested or no,
That's
not
right.
sexually molested. Sexually
Assaulted?
assaulted. Yes,
Okay.
sexually assaulted by AJ Calloway
Agent Calloway?
from 106 in Park.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. We was down Miami another time. Like on my trip to that.
Fat Joe said, that's a Jopra moment. That's what Fat Joe said. That's
see,
a
we was
Jopra
down
moment.
Miami and shit, and then this is, and I know this to be, I know that this shit
Dang.
fucking happened for real. We was down Miami for my motherfucking birthday, and it was the day of my birthday and shit, and we were at Wet Willie's. Nope. We were sitting at one of those restaurants on a strip, right? You know how you could sit it outside and
Yeah.
shit,
Right.
Yeah.
and while people were passing up and down the strip. So we was sitting there. It was me and my 2 other homegirls and shit. And these are 2 different set of homegirls. So we was on the strip eating and shit, and then AJ Calloway and his homeboys or whatever passed by. And so like when he passed by the table, he like spoke whatever, and you know what I'm saying? My friend, like he spoke, and my friend like spoke, you know, hey, whatever. So after we were done eating, we are now walking back to the hotel, and we got to pass Wet Willie's. And so they were at Wet Willie's. And so then he like tries to talk to my homegirl or whatever the case may be. So we end up in the Wet Willie's section, like they're talking, whatever. But mind you, it's my birthday, so I'm like ready to go home.
Right.
So I can get myself together, you know what I'm saying, for the evening.
Right.
So anyway, long story short, me and the other homegirl end up leaving.
Right.
Because honestly speaking, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know what I'm saying? My friend, I guess, was enjoying his conversation, whatever the case may be. So I was like,
stand there looking crazy.
yeah. So
Y'all
I was like, we about to
around.
dip. You know what I'm saying? But I
Makes
was like,
sense.
you know, we'll meet you back at the hotel room and shit. Because we were gonna go out for my birthday. Because this was like early on in the day. You feel me? So we go back to the room and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hours go past and shit. Now we getting ready for my birthday dinner and shit like that. And she MIA. I'm calling her phone, blowing up her phone. She not answering
she
and
ain't
shit like that.
answering
Yeah.
shit?
So I knew something was like up. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, she wouldn't just miss no dinner. You know, regardless.
Right.
So I knew something was up. Well, come to find out, they was at Wet Willie's and shit like that. She had a homeboy that she was supposed to be like, just like hooking up with to say hello in Miami. And while she was talking to the nigga AJ, the nigga was trying to call her and like AJ took her phone. You know what I'm saying? And so she like, yo, like give me my phone. You know what I'm saying? And he takes her phone and bops off with it. So
Damn.
of course, which like what's happening right now? So she's like walking like basically like there's a pursuit now,
Right.
so to speak. Nothing to where she made it seem police. He just took my phone, but like, yo, give me my phone. And I don't think that she knew what was gonna transpire like that. You understand what I'm saying?
dropping them words,
But long story short, she ended up at the Betsy Hotel in Ocean Drive, on the Strip or whatever, at the Betsy Hotel. And this nigga, you know what I'm saying, was like on some like wild ass shit, like, and would not give her her phone, like kept like closed her in the motherfucking room.
They held a hostage type shit.
This is a true story. And the only reason she got out is because this nigga had to go somewhere that night to like a club or something like that. And he got up to go take a shower and she like bolted with her phone.
Damn. These niggas be creeps.
What the fuck?
So-
That's crazy. Yo.
And I'll stand by that
me.
story. And the only reason I stand by that story is because that's one of my, like, she wouldn't, like, again, this is, you know, bitches in the trenches. You fuck the nigga, you fuck the nigga. You feel me? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
But, like, at the end of the day, like, that whole, like, he's a creep. And she's not the only person. There's other stories about him.
They always say he like.
Yes, there's other
sexually-
stories about him where girls are claiming he did the same fucking thing. And in Miami might be his little stomping ground. So fuck him. And yeah, that's what that is.
That was creepy.
Yep.
Deep right there.
These niggas be creepy.
I keep my ear to the streets, and sometimes I drop bombs. And I don't give a fuck. I'll always protect my friend that it happened to, but I don't give a fuck about
Bomb.
these celebrities or fake celebrities or Z celebrities. AJ Calloway, yeah,
You
the
creep.
fuck?
AJ
Damn.
Calloway, you a
Okay.
fucking creep. Says
So that's that. What's next?
I don't know.
Oh my.
What we said?
man.
That got me in like a little.
I didn't mean to like set the move like that. I'm just saying that was a story.
Now that definitely was a story.
Yeah, that was.
And again,
yeah,
I
high
just think that
profile.
like these,
Right,
like
having
this is
your
not
home,
on
girl.
some like this is not on some like men, black, you know, men or whatever, you know, have it hard or whatever. But honestly, I feel like a lot of like black men have not dealt with their trauma, and the women that are on the other side of that are women that deal with them in their lives, like throughout their lives. Like I feel like there's a lot of men that have a lot of trauma. But specific to black men, because that's really who I deal with. Like I feel like a lot of black men have trauma that they haven't dealt with, and that comes out in their relationships or situations or how they deal with women. So let's make normalize getting fucking help for you toxic motherfuckers like a thing.
It depends.
What if they don't think they're
It depends on what
toxic?
That's
types of
even
help.
more
And you
toxic.
think you're toxic. And they think you're toxic because you think
exactly.
they
But
I know
sometimes you
women-
are and you won't say it.
Because that's the problem. You see, women don't look in the mirror sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's always the nigga, right?
Don't say
And
women,
that's
Charlie,
our
because
take.
this chick looks in the mirror.
No, I ain't gonna say. never
I
said
know
the
when I
word
fucked
all.
up and I know
That's
when I
why-
didn't.
That's why.
See how we got right back
that's
to
why.
this?
That's why I choose not to put the word "all" in front. That's why I said, women.
You said y'all, which is
Of course,
you
I don't
all,
mean every
skinny.
single.
which is you
Here, look,
all.
here you go. Here you go with the guns
Okay.
out.
No,
Wow.
no,
Okay,
no,
that's cool.
no,
That's
because
cool.
no, let me tell you why
I
we
can
got back
correct-
to it. No,
I can
Charlie, let me
correctly
say
rephrase
something.
myself.
The reason why we got back to this is because relationships rule the world. So everything has a relationship. Whether you're at work, that's a work relationship.
Indeed.
We work together here, that's a relationship. Whether you're with your significant other, your parents, your friends, whoever, it's always a relationship. So we always.
I mean, we
come
could talk
back
about
to-
what y'all want to talk about.
relationship.
Skinny, throw
you
something
can
out
say-
there, shit. Since
Yeah, and that is relationship, but
The
you know
fuck?
now you got to talk about once it's
Shit.
in a relationship. Now we gotta nurture the relationship, right? Like we gotta,
And
you know what I'm
that's
saying,
where
make sure it's
that's-
fruitful.
and that's what
You know
happens
I'm
is
saying?
the nurturing stops
that
or it
comes
doesn't
with
happen.
communication and shit like that. Like, cause you can have a relationship, but the relationship is nothing really. It could be nothing there. Just
So what
I
if
know
it's nothing
you-
there in the beginning and then it turns into something?
But
it
that's-
could go
that's what
either
we
way,
all
but
hope
you know
for,
what
right?
the biggest
That's what we all hope for.
Here's the thing. You know what the biggest
It
thing
all
is?
starts off at nothing.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that
Because we talking about relationships. I'm going to tell my story.
I think that
Yeah.
people get comfortable and then like they stop nurturing, whatever it is, interpersonal relationships, and that goes
happens.
for friendships. That goes for relationships. That goes for your job. What I mean by job, if you had a job and you've been there for a minute, you think that the job owe you something, and when really you should be going out and taking different training classes and certifications to up you and sharpen your skills. You understand what I'm saying? In family and shit like that, you know, at the end of the day, family don't really owe you nothing, but you can do things like, you know, have functions, engage with your family if that's what you choose to do. In relationships or dealing with people, at the end of the day, learn what people like and do that shit without them having to ask, you know, at the end of the day. And sometimes I think the biggest misconception is it's about money. A lot of people have a good time, and it's not really money heavy based. If you could have a good time spending time with somebody, you could have a good time learning with somebody. Like if somebody likes certain things, then you could plan things around those things. I think that people stop feeding that you know, the luster wears off, and people stop feeding what makes you grow.
I think that's what
As long as
everybody's
it's over-
chasing, but you know what I mean? They just jumping. And
The problem is it's not be genuine though, because see, money, no money. It just got to be when you approach it. It got to be from a genuine standpoint. A lot of people go into situations and things with missions. You understand what I'm saying? They want something out of it. Right. They trying to gain something. So that's why people fuck up. But if you go into some shit genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you see what happens from that. That's a whole different approach, and the possibilities are endless with that. But when you go in with an agenda, yo, that's where it should get ugly. Where the drama comes.
How do you know when an agenda?
You never know. That's the part about it. But hopefully through communication, you see where people stand. Now, if somebody is deceitful and they're a liar, you don't have no control over that, because people feed you what they want to feed you. They can be either real or they can feed you something that think that they're gonna get ahead with.
Do y'all want to know something? Can we talk about liars? Because I've just that's like one of my goals, like not to lie.
I think that everybody lie.
Because I realized that I be lying about little stupid stuff, and I'm like,
I don't see. I'm the opposite. I don't like that.
So like, let me
Not
give you
saying I
an
lie about
example.
big stuff, but it's like
I lie about things like my director say, "Where are you?" And I might be like on Ricerstown Road, but I'm on fucking 695. I'm on
that's
83.
different. No, that's
Everybody
called.
do that.
That's
No,
called.
no,
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 we call that
no.
nigga. We call that nigga time.
It's because you're approximately on Ricerstown
You'll be
Road.
No,
you'll
I
be
find
in
myself just lying.
you'll be in Towson talking about I'm trying to get the Owens Mills, and you'll be
Okay,
on just
let
getting
me
on.
say
Cinema.
this.
I'll be there
You're
in 5.
en route to
I'll be there in
Ricerstown
10
Road.
minutes.
We not losing this one, no.
10 minutes. Yo, I
You're
get
en
the 10
route,
minutes
yeah.
anyway. Yeah, I'll
No,
be
but
there.
I do
I
that
always,
shit too.
like, listen,
I'll be
you
there
be
5
telling little
minutes.
lies,
That's just
and
a
I said
habit.
that I was
Round
going
the
to stop
corner.
telling,
Round the
like,
way. Yeah, I'll be there in
I
a
was
minute.
going to work
About
on
to
stop
pull up on
telling
you.
lies, because I know for a fact, like, somebody might ask me something, I'll be like, well, like, I might lie about it, and if for no reason. So that's one, like,
you
I'm
gotta
working
work on
on
that.
not lying and being very, very honest.
I do the lying. I look at the lying thing in percentages.
Oh, okay.
Are you a
Explain that.
100 percenter? Are you a 90 percenter? Are you a 2 percenter?
I'm a 5%.
That's how I look at it.
No, the
And
problem
I deal with
like,
people. I deal with people
You know what
with
men do?
low lie
I
percentages.
don't lie. I might finesse though.
I deal with people
Yeah.
with low lie percentages, and I know, because shit will match up and shit won't match up.
Yeah, that go. Yeah, that happens.
be
You know what I'm
lying.
saying? But
I don't like it.
what females got to understand, sometimes, you know, this is what females do. A dude will lie about something small, but then when the female finds out that it was a lie, they take that lie and put it to everything else. When sometimes we'll just tell a small, like, dudes will tell a small lie just to not have the conversation. Not necessarily that we're doing anything, or it's like, nah, I wasn't doing that. Like, it was not. Oh, I thought. Like, look, it
It's
wasn't
the
even that.
justification
Sometimes,
of lies for me.
but that's when you're in a relationship, though. I'm talking about
it's
relationship.
coming.
When you're not in a relationship, you got to be up 100% honest. In a relationship, though, it's not really considered a lie, though, when you're in a relationship.
Yo said when you're
It
not in a
depends.
relationship, you got to be 100% honest. But when
Yeah, you
you're
do.
in one,
You good. For real.
you don't have to be as honest.
Yeah, you don't got to be as honest when you're in a
I
relationship.
don't want relationships in. Good God.
What I'm saying is this, though,
be
and
lying.
men know what I'm saying.
That's fine
Sometimes
print.
we'll minimize things just to not have the conversation.
I'm telling you,
You know
like,
what I'm
no,
saying?
that's my
That doesn't
thing.
mean we're doing anything at all. It's just that we just don't feel like talking about it, because if we tell you what we were really doing, it's going to be questions and shit and all
No,
that,
don't-
and then you might not going to believe. You
I'm
might not
telling
believe.
What's your
I'm not
favorite
lying.
Halloween
I'm just saying I'm
candy?
in do. I'm just saying I'm
What's
in
your
do.
favorite
I'm just-
Halloween candy?
Give me that big
She wanna
Smarties.
get me out there. You see how she?
Give me that
What's your
big
favorite Halloween
Snicker.
candy?
I don't eat candy, but I love some peanut chews. Shout out to Baltimore City.
I love
tastes
peanut
like
chews.
candy.
Peanut chews.
I
You're not
love
gonna
peanut
you're not gonna
chews,
go
too.
knock on nobody's door and
And
they
get a
gonna
peanut
drop
chew.
a peanut chew into your
If
mouth.
you go to somebody's
You
door
gonna
and they
get
drop a
Snickers
peanut
and
chew,
Snickers
they
and
are
M&Ms.
OG.
You making
Kit
Laffy
Kat.
Taffy?
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy?
I like Snickers.
I love.
I like clear gummy bears
Hungry,
too.
why wait?
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Why
Yeah.
wait?
Somebody took it to the
Somebody
moon.
said you
Grab
like
it.
Snickers because they got the vein.
Oh my god.
Where the fight at, y'all? Who watching the fight tonight?
they got the vein.
Who is
Let me get on the
somebody?
phone.
Who would say that? I love Snickers.
Hungry, why wait?
Oh my
I
God.
would.
Have you had the white chocolate covered Snicker bar?
Hell no, they got them. But see, I'm not.
White
I'm not
chocolate is
into.
disgusting.
But listen, I
I
like white
love
chocolate,
white
but I
chocolate.
really don't like white chocolate.
I love white chocolate over chocolate
Man,
chocolate.
put some hot sauce
What's the
on
difference?
that
If it's chocolate, the taste is the same. So you
No,
That's
it
just
ain't,
like
it
saying what's the
ain't.
difference between white pussy
No,
and black
white
pussy?
chocolate. White chocolate.
Is there a difference between white pussy and black pussy?
Oh no.
Not. I mean, it depends.
Oh,
It
no.
depends
He
on what
don't give no
aspect.
answers. He just sitting there look like the shithead he is. He don't never give feedback.
What are we doing? Are we
I mean,
married?
you did
Listen,
have a life before you got
I mean,
married, right?
It's difference between black
Listen,
women and another
there's
black
a,
women. Oh shit!
I'm only answering because you came at me. Anyway, no, it is a difference. Yes.
All right.
But it ain't really okay. That's
Yo,
a
it's
hard
a
one.
swirl piece of shit here.
Hey,
I want to take him serious. He looks so cool.
it's one of the
That's the
smooth
coolest
ass
piece
healthy
of shit
shits.
I've ever
If
seen
your
in my
shit
life.
look like this, you healthy, my nigga. Look it up.
I need to know where these fight parties gonna be,
Yeah,
so I can stomp in there with my stilettos.
Them
and
things
these
gotta be
fishnets.
solid when they drop. Bloop bloop.
Charlie,
My apologies. What you say? 5 parties? Where we at?
fight
with it?
parties.
Tell me what's up. I know you're into the street. Where the party?
Shout out Natasha the Libra. She having one.
Natasha the Libra, can we come?
Hey, Natasha Lee, y'all want the loners to come? Listen, if y'all
Can we
having a
come
party,
true?
listen, if anybody having a fight party out there, on behalf of Charlie G and the loners, we will be glad to come through.
Yeah.
We won't come empty-handed, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know where to pull up at. You can inbox any one of us. Let us know what's up. You know what I'm saying? If not, that's cool too.
What's up with y'all though? Like,
Understand?
is there any,
Understand.
you
If
have-
not, that's cool too. I'm all right.
you have 30 seconds.
I'm going to watch
Drop-
it regardless.
Don't tell. Don't. I got 30
sorry.
seconds to do what?
Yeah.
30 seconds. Just say what's on your mind about anything. Free ball it.
I really don't have anything. It's my favorite holiday.
You got 30 seconds to go.
I'm waiting for my birthday. I'm ready to party. We're going to have tacos. We're going to have shrimp tacos, carne asada. We
When, tonight?
Connie
next
Asada.
Saturday. Ground turkey.
I'm coming,
beef.
yo.
After the podcast?
No, I'm not working next week. I'm,
This ain't work.
That's it.
Come on. This ain't work.
I ain't working next week
Come on,
either. I'm
Shay, this
coming.
ain't work. This ain't work.
Hey, no, we're going to do 7.
We
We're
might
gonna
have
do
to.
7.
We might have to do it
All
at
right,
your,
that's what-
at your
I like
party.
that.
Why don't we do social learners live at your shit?
I wonder, can we do it?
We can.
I don't mind.
The
That
birthday
would be
turn up
dope.
edition.
That way
of
we
it?
don't miss it.
Y'all hear that,
because,
y'all?
Again,
Y'all
how
hear that,
could
y'all?
I miss her shit? You
Y'all
understand
hear
what I'm
that?
saying? So
Yeah,
we're there.
I'm not missing it. So wherever she if she say birthday and we there, look.
Yeah, so we're going to have tequila tasting
turning up.
and everything. You know, I'm just going to be fucked up. I fucking real pass out.
Oh,
Okay,
and
that's
that,
nice.
Oh, and that's that bonfire weekend.
Yep, that's y'all bonfire.
Bonfire. What bon-
You
Oh,
got-
my
you
man. Oh, my
got
man.
tickets? You got tickets?
No, I don't have no ticket, but I don't need no. I mean, like, anyway, like,
understand.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
a bonfire. I want to go
But
to the bonfire.
shout out my nigga Michael,
but
shout out my name Brandon.
my
Yeah, we
boyfriend planning me a
bonfire
party,
turning up.
so I have to.
yeah. I be
You the
losing
party?
track
I
of
went to
dates.
both.
This is my 39th,
that
and
party
I'm
sound
just
I'm
lit.
going to be
dates.
excited.
I lose track.
So I have a DJ and everything.
It's gonna be lit. Yeah, let's go out that bitch and make it a party.
Margaritas, tequila.
We lit.
It's whatever.
Say no more.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Chicken tacos. I'm having all the tacos.
What else?
Cake, ice cream, motherfucker. Okay, pin the tail. I'm definitely doing pin the tail. How can you have a party without pin the tail on donkey?
You have plenty of parties stuff in it. Okay.
I
This
know.
bitch go, how can you have a party without playing tail on a donkey? And I'm thinking, I go, bitch, I done been to hell of parties you have. You ain't never been to a donkey. I'm with it. If that's what we doing, that's what we doing. All right.
Right,
Get a
right.
pinata,
I'm
bitch.
getting a pinata too. Yes.
Don't break nothing in your crib.
Just make sure that it's filled with something
I'm
good.
so ready. I'm turning 39. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do this thing. Come
Yeah,
on.
the countdown to 40 now. Countdown
So
to
you gonna
40.
beat your way in at 39? Let's go. Break everything up.
Give it to
All
me,
right,
give it to me.
guys. Well, here's the thing.
ready.
You know, I ain't even trying to hold nobody. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking Saturday night.
It's an action packed Saturday.
It's a
It's
Halloween.
extra
I
pack.
need
Yeah,
to
we
start
gotta
my
get
fucking
fight ready.
Saturday,
Look,
so I
I'm
need
about
to
to
find
get
out.
fight ready for
But
real.
yeah,
like,
I got
Tank
one
about to
ready.
get it in.
So we just wanted
I'm
to
about
give you
to be
guys a
lit
little
for the
Halloween
night.
special. We wanted to come through
I'm
gang
on
gang. You know what
On
I'm
the
saying?
crazy, yo.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You already know how I
Yes,
do.
sir.
That good cushion alcohol.
Y'all know how I get down.
All right, so at the end of the day, you know what it is. Share the video. We ain't talk about much tonight. We just freeballed it again. It's Halloween.
Like,
you know what
share,
I'm saying? People out
subscribe.
shooting with their kids and shit. They doing
hold
the
up.
festive shit.
Well, you
So
get Charlie.
I gotta get in character real quick.
Charlie, get in. Charlie, you gotta go. Charlie, you gotta represent. You gotta go.
That's all. I just had to get in character real quick one time for the
One
live
time for the
broadcast.
one time.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
What you
Happy
gotta say to him,
Halloween.
Shane? Say something to him, Shane.
What? It's the shoes.
Shane, show your shoes. It's the shoes for me. Look at Shane's shoes,
Shane
y'all. Put them up
motherfucking
on the
shoes.
table.
She got
Yo,
the
look at her shoes, yo.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Look. The Wicked Witch of West Baltimore. The Wicked Witch
The
of West
Witch
Baltimore.
West Baltimore. That is fitting.
Yeah, 'cause I couldn't find my. Oh, a lot of my shit
Yeah.
still packed up.
And I'm the
And they
hood
stilettos.
Spider-Man.
My bitch about to be
I got
39 years
we got
old,
the
and
Wicked
she got
Witch
the
of West
stilettos.
Baltimore with me. Your hood Spider-Man, like I said, dial 311. I got you.
And
No
who- this
domestic
is,
disputes.
Christmas. You the
No
Yeah,
domestic
that guy.
disputes. 311. I'm coming through tonight.
Do
All
you guys
night.
get my
I got
costume,
you.
or is it self-explanatory? My costume.
The nightmare before
You the,
Christmas.
the night before
Working with.
Christmas.
The night before Christmas.
Really can help. This sentence
What was
is
that?
grammatically correct.
And we're out.
And we're out. Social Happiness,
Hey, Kurt.
1500 radio.
Movies?
It's the weekend.
I'll get
Let's go.
snacks.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of
They like,
dollars.
that's where you at. I'm in the trap. Send me the things. I got
Ooh,
them back.
Your costume.
Damn. They like, X where you at? I'm in the trap. Tryna get it back. I send a pack. They bust it down. They bring it back.